The Dream King, King Ludwig II of Bavaria. And this is by Wilfred Blunt. And to me, I love this. That's all one picture, and like, that's gorgeous. And I got this one at a secondhand store for $15. This is my second copy of it, so that's why I'm posting all of it. Photos are scattered all the way throughout this book, which is good, because they do put appropriate photos on the appropriate pages, and like on the first page, like on the top here, they have a quote from him. I want to remain forever an enigma to myself and to others, and that's like rung true for Ludwig. And so, again, this is like jam-packed, full of information, and like, you can get photos that aren't on the internet. Well, I don't think so, because there's this photo here, his drawing of a swan. So, like, in education, he was able to have a tutor teach him to draw like that, and it was really cool. This family photo you will find on the internet. Like, what I don't like about it is with pages without photos, there's this thickness of space that can be used up, and that's what I don't like about this book, is the amount of space that is wasted. So they have Wegner's first letter to Ludwig, and they have it translated up here. Not up here, but beside it. So they have a chapter on his relationship with Wagner. So they have a whole chapter on the 7 Weeks War. He didn't really like war. He kind of was forced into becoming the leader and taking a stand on it. Yeah, and so, and they have a whole chapter on Sophie, and if you look him up, like, do research him, you'll know it was complete failure, and it wasn't the greatest idea, but it was kind of like forced on by Sophie's mother. And then the Franco-Prussian War. So this is more event person thing chapterized, and that can also be a good thing if you don't want like the timeline and then or overviewed chapter. This has a few specific area chapters, plus you get the overall chapter. You got a chapter on his castles, and he had made a few. And what I noticed between this book and the other copy I have of this is, for one photo credit, they say one thing was in Neuschwanstein, and this one they say is in Lindenhof, or the other way around, and it's like really creepy. And so I don't know if it's a typo or if they're like, oh, shiz, and had to redo it, or they're like, eh. But anyway, so him in the Alps, and look at that carriage. This one is depicted in the front painting. So, once again, this is more clearer because you're not getting the reflection of the plastic of the cover. So you got a chapter on Beirut and like the festival. So the last attachment about him in Cannes. He's the actor. Yeah, so I'm going through all the post-its I've made. There are quotes within, so that's also good. If you're looking for direct quotes that have been used. And so we also have the chapter of the conspiracy. What did I post it here? Oh yeah, the reasons why. They have a page full of excuses of why he was the way he was. The current falls, the second half of putting the conspiracy into action, the plan into action, however, what side of what belief you are on how he died. So a depiction of them getting Ludwig and Dr. Guden out of the lake. So him in the arts. You get all these beautiful pictures, and you get a mix of colored photos and then black and white. So you get what he looked at near the end of his life. So you went from like the skinny, clean-shaven young adult to nearly 40, full-on beard, and but yeah, they have a timeline of his life. I don't know why I can't say that. I'm embarrassing myself. But they have a timeline, and they have his age, year, and what the event was. And you get a small portion of the family tree, which is cool. And then you got about 2 pages of sources. And then you got an index. I think one other of my Ludwig books has index. But yeah, and then yeah, so original price of this, they cut off the original price, well, in here anyway. But yeah, once again, since there aren't a lot of prints or books available in the Western hemisphere on him, take a look at this, and I found, like, you do get some in depth of some stuff like the Weeks War and the Franco-Persian War, where one or two other books may mention it in a paragraph or combine them into his military life or whatever. So yeah, once again, I like it. But yet again, I like him, so but yeah, if you're into monarchs or royalty or whatever, look him up. He's part of the Fiddlebacks, WITTLESBACH, I think that's how you spell the name. He's part of that family. Yeah. But anyway, I like it, so look it up.